When Ray Vaughn stepped onto the stage at Kendrick Lamar's The Pop Out concert in 2023, there were mixed expectations, but he quickly made a strong impression. Under the bright lights of the Kia Forum in Los Angeles, Vaughn's performance drew attention and ignited conversations. He not only held his own among a talented lineup from TDE but also displayed impressive confidence, control, and ambition. For many attendees, this was their first real introduction to a name that would soon gain prominence. Now, less than 2 years later, his ambition has culminated in a significant achievement. Ray Vaughn has officially signed with RCA Records. By the way, welcome to Celebrity Hip Hop Showroom, where hip hop and celebrity drama never sleep, so hit that subscribe button so you never miss the mess. Let's get into it. This marks a pivotal moment in the career of the Carson, California MC. A new chapter with a powerful label supporting him, yet his goals remain the same. Vaughn's lyrical talent, engaging storytelling, and sharp wit have already earned him a reputation within underground and TDE fan circles. However, the RCA deal signifies something more significant. The industry is betting on him to become one of hip-hop's next rising stars. Amid the praise and industry acknowledgement, there's an intriguing twist. Just months earlier, Joey Bada had targeted both Kendrick Lamar and Ray Vaughn in a fierce diss track, one that, in hindsight, may not have aged well. In one of the track's most memorable lines, Joey rapped, "When I'm done with you, Dawg Entertainment won't let you drop like Karrahboo, guarantee this is the last time we ever hear from you." At the time, it seemed like a harsh dismissal and a display of dominance, a warning to a rapper still viewed as a newcomer. But Ray Vaughn didn't disappear. Instead, he did the opposite. He soared to new heights. The RCA signing now acts as a subtle response, not through a diss track or rebuttal, but through tangible achievements, embodying the momentum that hip-hop has always celebrated. Let's take a moment to reflect. Ray Vaughn's connection with Dawg Entertainment, TD, has been relatively understated. While artists like Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, Ab-Soul, and SZA have propelled TD into the mainstream, Ray Vaughn has been quietly establishing his presence behind the scenes. He has been crafting and releasing complex tracks such as Mannequin and Potential, along with impressive freestyles that have gained popularity online. His 2021 freestyle with LA Leakers was a highlight, almost 5 minutes of unyielding bars that not only showcased his writing talent but also his strong stage presence. It was evident that he was not just a newcomer trying to fit in, he was a future star destined for success. Both TDE and fans have taken notice, and now RCA has as well. The move to RCA doesn't signify a departure from TDE. Instead, it represents growth and collaboration. TDE remains involved, offering guidance and support, while RCA's participation brings enhanced visibility, funding, and distribution. This partnership suggests that both entities recognize Vaughn's long-term potential, not only as a rapper but as a well-rounded artist with staying power. The timing is particularly significant. The music industry is at a crucial juncture. With many top rappers, Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, either becoming more selective in their releases or facing audience fatigue, a gap in influence is forming. Fans are searching for new voices, artists who have meaningful stories to tell and the talent to convey them effectively. Vaughn fits this mold perfectly. He isn't chasing trends or relying on gimmicks. He's sharing his genuine experiences, and now he has the platform to amplify his message. However, the diss from Joey Bada still lingers, not because it damaged Vaughn's reputation, but because it underscores how the industry can overlook emerging talent. Joey's reference to Karrahboo, a forgotten TDE artist that most casual listeners wouldn't recognize, suggested that Ray Vaughn might face a similar fate, getting lost in the industry's complexities and overshadowed by his label mates. Rather than retreating, Ray Vaughn pushed forward. He released more music and made additional public appearances. Now, he has made a clear statement, signing with a major label that cements his position in the industry. From a business perspective, this choice is a smart one. RCA offers the essential infrastructure and promotional power to boost a rapper's visibility. Their roster includes established hitmakers and crossover artists, and they have a strong history in hip-hop. With TDE's creative guidance and RCA's broad reach, Vaughn is well prepared to thrive both in the streets and on the charts. He has the necessary resources. The only question now is what he will create with them. Many overlook the fact that the most successful narratives in hip-hop often do not follow a linear path. Kendrick Lamar was once seen simply as another talented rapper from Compton aiming for fame. J. Cole faced early criticism for being boring until his album 2014 Forest Hills Drive changed that view. Tyler, the creator, was initially regarded as a controversial figure before he won Grammys and launched a fashion brand. The key takeaway is that achieving greatness requires time and often involves overcoming doubt and resistance. Ray Vaughn seems prepared for that challenge. What distinguishes him is his clear sense of identity. He understands who he is. His music is unmistakably West Coast but doesn't linger in nostalgia. His storytelling is vivid without being self-indulgent. There's an emotional richness in his lyrics that lingers long after the music ends. Whether he's tackling themes of survival, loyalty, identity, or insecurity, he does so with a clarity that stands out. Another impressive aspect of his work is his knack for incorporating humor into his music. Vaughn doesn't just write lyrics, he crafts vivid scenes. He brings listeners into the joke while still addressing the subject matter with seriousness. This balance is rare. It's what made his LA Leakers freestyle go viral and continues to set him apart. As he begins this new chapter with RCA, there's a sense of harmony. Everything seems to be falling into place. Kendrick's recent solo successes, including Not Like Us and the Grand National Tour, have shifted attention back to the TDE family. SCA's ongoing success in R&B is breaking new ground. Now, Ray Vaughn is emerging as a younger artist with his own distinct contributions. He's not a mimic or just a protege. He's a fresh voice shaped by shared values of craftsmanship, authenticity, and vision. Of course, there will be skeptics. There always are. However, true success won't be gauged by online discussions or lyrical rivalries. It will be reflected in the art itself. It will depend on what Ray Vaughn decides to do next, the stories he shares, the sounds he explores, and the truths he dares to reveal. In this light, the Joey Badass line, originally intended to dismiss, becomes ironic. Instead of signaling an end, it signifies a beginning. Rather than silencing Vaughn, it serves as a timestamp, a moment fans can look back on and recognize as the time the world underestimated him. What's clear now is that Ray Vaughn is not fading away, he's just getting started. If the past few months are any indication, his upcoming phase will be more vibrant, bold, and intentional than anything we've seen so far. He has emerged from the underground scene and is now in the spotlight. The stakes are higher and the audience is larger, but his foundation remains strong. Ray Vaughn doesn't have to reply to Joey with a diss track. He has already made his stance clear through his lyrics, performances, and a major record deal. His music speaks volumes more than any back and forth could. As we look forward to the sound of his debut project with RCA, it's evident that the spotlight is now on him. Not because it was given to him, but because he has earned it through his hard work. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.